we can start now.
Yeah, we can start.
Okay.
Um,
You can ask me
okay,
questions and then I'll ask you questions.
okay. Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Um, uh, yeah, we can do question on singing. Do you often sing?
Which source do you get that?
Sorry?
Which source your questions come from? IDP, Cambridge, or the British
No,
Council?
there is one local book from which I refer in the question.
From a book?
There is one local book from which I refer in the question.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, it's Ayyan. It's your first time, eh?
No, it's my second time.
Second time.
When you were first class, when you're
Okay, good. So I'm gonna pair you with Mert. You will be the examiner for Mert, and then Mert will be the examiner for you. And for now, it's Shailesh and me. So Shailesh is gonna ask me questions, and after that, I will ask him questions. Okay, Shailesh, go ahead. Thank you.
okay. So let's start with the singing. Do you often sing?
Yes, I do. In fact, I think I sing on average every day, at least like 15 minutes a day, because it's one of my hobbies.
Okay. Um, what kind of music do you like to sing?
Oh, those songs that are popular. So, in the music genres, it's called pop music. And the reason why I love pop music is because I hear them all the time, like on the radio stations, on movies. So, I think that's why I like pop music.
Yeah, well, and it's difficult to sing well.
I don't think it's difficult if you have that gift. And fortunately, I do have that gift. I can sing. It runs in my family. From my father, he was a good singer. He could sing, he didn't perform. But for us siblings, we did some performance on stage.
Okay. And do you want to be a singer in future?
Well, if I get a chance, uh, I I would like to. But as of now, I think I'm focused on my teaching job. So I'm gonna just enhance it and improve it.
Okay. Let's move on to clothes and fashion.
Oh, Shalish, okay, it's enough for me so that we can accommodate others. And now I'm gonna give you questions, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So your questions, which do you prefer, part one or part two or
Yeah,
part
yeah, yeah. Part one.
part one? Okay, let me just pull up that one.
Part one or part three. Madam, how many bag of part one?
You can ask five and then four for part three if it's cue card, one cue card question. All right, I'll give you four questions for part three, Shailesh.
Okay.
Okay. It's about activities on the water. Do you think, okay,
Okay.
do you think that everyone should learn how to swim?
Yeah, of course. Indeed, it's a very helpful activity, and it's not only for fun or for the relax, but in some uh, difficult situations like floods, and it will be very helpful uh, to save the person. And so I thought, yeah, everyone should uh, try hands on these activities and try to get it.
Okay, next question. Do you think bodies of water will be too polluted in the future for
Uh,
people to enjoy doing water-based activities?
I did not get it. Could you repeat it, please?
Do you think bodies of water will be too polluted in the future for people to enjoy doing water-based activities?
So water bodies is too short for the people.
Yeah,
It's too long way.
well,
I
that's,
don't think so. I don't think so. And there will be the insufficient water bodies to enjoy the swimming for the people, as we have a plenty of seas and water bodies on the earth. In fact, we have around 70% of water on our earth. So yeah, in future, as far as the swimming concerned, we have plenty of water bodies there.
okay. Your last question, was it common for people of your grandparents' generation to do water-based activities?
Well, I don't think so. The elderly people are so much familiar with the water-based activities. Yeah, but I'm sure the younger generations are too much into it. And most of the young people are like to enjoy the swimming and other water sport activities such as river rafting, scuba diving. So, yeah, uh, that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much. You did well. Now let's go to Mert and Ayyan. So for Sajjad,
Yes, ma'am, 1 minute. I just want to ask one question. One of my friends want to join this group now. Can we accommodate him?
right now, I don't know.
Yeah.
He can come tomorrow if
Okay.
he likes.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
I will send you invite. Okay.
All right. Okay. Sajjad, he can message me. Tell him to message me so that I can add him to
Yeah,
our.
yeah. I will message you on behalf of her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. For
Okay.
Sajjad, you will be after Mert and Ayyan, Ayyan and Mert. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Okie dokie. Now, Ayyan would be the examiner for Mert, and then you switch.
Okay.
Ayyan?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, bro.
Hi, I'm ready.
Ask me, bro.
Ayyan, you will be the one to ask questions to Mert, and then after
You are the examiner.
And then
But-
Mert will
no,
ask questions
time-
to you.
This time I am me examiner.
Yes.
Okay, bro. I will ask you. Part 1 or part 3?
Part 1 is okay.
Part 1. Okay. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am great. Could you tell me your name?
My name is Mert Atçıoğlu.
Okay. Tell me about your hometown.
My town is I live in a small town, small and quiet town. There has a small population and people knows each other in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do in your leisure time?
I usually spend my time with our garden in these days because coronavirus affects my school, and I spent my time with with our farmhouse in these days.
Do you like color?
Can you repeat, please?
Do you like color?
I like what?
Color.
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 Maybe colors.
Yeah, I like colors.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite
why?
color is blue.
And why you like?
I usually dressed in blue color, and I have a stuff. I have a stuffs in blue color. Yeah, that's
Ma'am, how many questions in part 1?
Okay, you can ask one more, please.
one more. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Please wait a minute. Can you say something about transportation in your hometown?
In my town, transportation can develop in some ways. There could be a small buses in the town, and also there could be walking areas more than now.
Okay, so now you can switch. Okay, I have a message from Shailesh. Shailesh, I cannot add your friend unless she messages me directly. So ask her to send me a message on my messenger. Thank you very much.
I will do.
Okay, thanks. Okay, now Mert, you'll be the examiner for Ayyan. And then,
Okay, Ayyan.
yeah.
Which part do you prefer?
Part 1, bro.
Okay. Do you enjoy reading?
Could you repeat the question?
Do you enjoy reading?
Reading?
Reading.
R-E... Reading, are you asking me?
R-E-A-D.
Okay.
Reading, as in studying.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I mostly, when I get time, I mostly read many different sort of fiction and non-fiction novels.
Okay. What are the advantages of reading?
It's mostly depend on my mood. I mostly prefer self improvement books, which nourished my career and many things.
Okay. What sports are most popular in your country?
Honestly speaking, in our country, mostly people prefer to play cricket, because here in Asia, mostly countries like India, Pakistan and Bangladesh, Sri Lanka mostly prefer to play cricket, because here is more demand.
Another question. What sports and games did you most enjoy playing when you were a child?
When I am a child, mostly I play cricket, but sometime when I got a time, I also play video games in a computer. My favorite game is GTA City. You know better.
Okay. Do people take as much exercise as in the past?
Yeah, in this area, many people are affected with a different sort of disease, such as diabetes, blood pressure, and so many other things. But in this era, people are too lazy and they don't do anything. That's why they are mostly got these disease, and that's why no doctor advise him to regularly do exercise, and they do.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for Ayyan.
That's enough?
Okay, thank you. So let's go to...
Ma'am, tell me about my mistake.
Yeah, if we have time, Ayyan, okay? So let's have Sajjad first, and then... Okay, Sajjad. Mert, can you be an examiner for Sajjad?
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Hello, Sajjad.
Hello, Mert. Yeah, I can answer. Yeah, I'm ready. I prefer part 3, I guess.
Okay. First question. What typical things can visitors to your country buy?
Could you please repeat again?
What typical things can visitors to your country buy?
Okay. There is a lot of activities to do in our country as a visitor or as a tourist. When you come to our country, we have sufficient heritage, and there is a lot of landmarks that are popular in our country. So I could mention some of them, such as we have the Cox's Bazar. It is the longest unbroken sea beach in the world. Other than that, we have some hill tract area. People can go and hike there, and it is called the land of rivers. There is a lot of riverside areas and other things where you can do some water activities or even enjoy a random ride on a boat.
Okay. Second question. What things do young people like to buy in your country?
Okay, young people nowadays are more tend to buy the devices or the gadget type of products. Most of the young generation, they are usually playing video games nowadays. So consoles like PlayStation or Xbox are quite popular. Other than that, the latest devices like latest iPhone and other mobile devices are also popular, since they have since they can use the social media or take a photo with that. And the other thing would be the bikes, because young generation like riding bikes a lot. So in modern days, young people like bikes as well.
Okay. Is it a good idea to save money?
Yeah, definitely. Saving money is a very good idea, because you don't know you don't know when the things will be worse. And we can take an example for this situation, because now it is a pandemic situation, and a lot of people are out of their jobs. So if you had some savings, you could spend on these days. So saving money is always important. And other than that, with your savings money, you can invest in stocks and other areas to maximize your net money as well. So always it is a better idea to save some money.
Okay. Can you describe the house where you live to me?
Yeah, I live in a two-storied building. So there are 4 flats in our building, and if I have to be specific about my house, it is not a very big house. As I was saying, we live in an apartment. So it is located in a residential area, so there is not much noise around us, and the weather in our area is also quite well. And if I have to say about my house, there is a wide entrance in the house, and after entering to the house, there is a living area where I can sit and watch TV for relaxation, and we have a spacious dining space, which there is a lot of natural light that comes in that area, and we have 2 bedrooms for me and for living me, and 1 is for the guests. So that would be my living area.
Okay, enough.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. I'll give you some kind of feedback for each of you, not each of you, but this is for general. Of course, I can't remember with Shailesh, so other than his voice was not so clear. I think it's maybe because of his internet connection, so that can be the problem too. And for Mert, you just have to improve your fluency. What I mean by that is your hesitation. You talk a little bit slow, but I understand because you're still practicing and it's new to you to speak English. So you can work on that, and I know that it wouldn't happen. Your improvement would not happen overnight. It takes time. And then
Yes.
all right, for Ayyan, I heard you say career, but you said it career. And I know that this is common to most of you guys. So instead of saying career, you say career. And career is not the same as career. Okay? So career relates to your work. Career relates to something you carry with your hands because you put something in that career. So let me tell you the difference. Maybe you don't know what's the difference, how to say it. So the one that's related to work, you put the emphasis in rear. So the ka is not, try not to sound it too much. You just say career. Career. So ka is in the background. Career. That's the word that's related to work or your profession. Now, for the one that you carry with your hand, it's car year. So rear here is not too, you don't sound it that much, so you emphasize the car rear. So do you know what I mean, guys? Okay, car rear, car year, and then the one for work, career. You don't sound the just say like whisper, career. You make rear is the most audible, okay? And also you were asked a question about when you were a child, and you said when I am
When I'm a child.
yeah, okay. So you noticed that. Okay, that's good, because I know you know the grammar, but sometimes we slip. I do that sometimes too, or not, or even lots of times. Okay, and for Sajjad, I'll try to remember. Oh boy, I forgot now. Oh, there, now I remember. You know how conditional sentences, so I think you use some kind of conditional phrase 3 times or 2 times. You said if I have to, but then the result is not correct. So when you say if I have to, have is in the present tense, so that is the second conditional. You will say I will instead of it is. You said something like it is. You will hear it on the recording. So if I have to, I will. Okay?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it now. Yeah, I know.
And if you say if I had, it's a past. If I had to, you would pair it with I would.
Okay.
Or it would be something. Like if someone asks you, if you could, or if you could be an animal, if you could be an animal, what would you be? And you would say, if I could, I would. Right?
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
I get that.
All right, so those are the tips. And now let's go back to you guys. I'll give you one question each of you, and we'll see how our time goes. If we still have time, I'll give you more. Okay, for Shailesh, are you still there? Oh yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Okay, your question is, do you think people should be able to own a beach or part of a beach? It's part 3 question.
Could you repeat it?
Do you think people should be able to own a beach or part of a beach? Beach like you swim there and you have tourists there.
Okay, I got it. In my opinion, in reality, not every people can own their private beach. Because it's most of the beaches are the public properties, and they are not for sale. Even though the people have too much money, they wouldn't buy because they are not for sale. Yeah, but people can enjoy the swim and the sun bath and whatever they like on the beach. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult to own a beach for the common people.
Okay, so next would be Mert, and then Ayyan, and then Sajjad. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so Mert, your question is, compared to other countries, how concerned are people in your country about water conservation?
Okay. In my country, people are very uh, concern about waste of water, and they care about using water less, and in my family we also use water for for
Okay,
okay.
that's it. All right, Ayyan, your turn. Some people think fresh drinking water will be the most valuable commodity in the future. Do you agree?
Could you repeat, ma'am?
Some people think fresh drinking water will be the most valuable commodity in the future. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am, I agree. Because fresh water is a very important things for all of us. Because if in future, if we don't have, then we can't survive in this lovely world.
Okay, you are very lovely, Ayyan. All right. That word lovely. Okay. Next, Sajjad. And then after I give one question to Sajjad, Sajjad will be the examiner for Umar. Umar, I'm so sorry that I couldn't admit you right away. I was talking a lot and that's why I didn't see you. Okay. Now, Sajjad. So welcome to the group, Umar, as always.
Thank you. I was waiting here for a long time, but at last you allow me to in. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. So for Sajjad, your question is, it's about theater, okay? Theater.
Okay.
How important is the theater in your country's history?
Theater in prospect of our country is quite important because we got our country through a liberation war which happened 50 years ago. So there is a lot of drama and there is a lot of a poem that was written about the history and the culture of our country and how we got freedom from another country's ruling. So it is very important for our country, especially those people who are related to art and creative world. They actually they love to arrange some drama in the theaters. A lot of people go there because sometimes our parents take to some parents take their children to the theater to show them and to show them about to show the dramas so that they can know about the different aspect of our country and different culture of the different culture of the other people as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Now you can be the examiner for Umar. And we have Humayan, a newcomer. I don't know if we still have time, but we'll try, okay?
Okay.
Okay, go guys.
Okay, Umar, which part do you prefer? 1, 2, sorry, not 2? Yeah, you can do part 3. Okay, fine. I will ask you some questions related to reading newspaper. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. When do people like to read newspaper? Can you hear me?
I think this is not again on the special area. The people like to read because they want to know about their country situation, what is happening around, and what is about the domestic condition. So some of the people they have interest in different portion of the newspaper regarding the that of the film industry and that of political news. So everyone has a different interest And people also love to read in English newspaper because they also want to know about the international news. So it depends on the time. Whenever they are free, sometimes it'll become their hobby.
Okay, that was good. The next question is, how important is it for people to have a choice of newspaper?
And I think it depends on the person. For me, if I talk about myself, I have to read different newspaper in a day regarding in my regional news and that of my native language, and then after that, I read in English newspaper because that is important for me to know about the situation to go globally, and that is very helpful for me. Through that, I can also enhance my vocabulary and building our reading skills.
Okay, your last question. In your opinion, what does a good newspaper contain?
Good newspaper, maybe there are different portions because there are different users and every user has different interest. Some of the people, they just read the newspaper or the sports, they go to the sports section and read something about the sports, that what was the result of the previous match, because some people, they don't have internet facility, and some of the areas there are no television and dish systems. And some of the people, their interest lies in political news. So they listen or they read the news about different political personalities, about opposition and about position. So everybody has different interests. If it comes to me, I would say that my interest lies in articles because I know articles are very there is in-depth knowledge, and you can know about the article, what is inside, and you can get a lot of help from the articles.
Okay, that is it, and you did very well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Okay, it's really interesting, Umar, because I heard you say pupil again, but most of the time you say people. That one time only you said pupil.
From Chennai,
That's really interesting.
Answer,
Yeah, okay.
ma'am, I answered correctly. That question you asked me.
I'm sorry?
You asked me about freshwater question. I reply well or not?
no, I'm going to say, Surya, I'm going to interrupt you here. You should say that fresh water, they are decreasing day by day. And future it will be more costly because we people have no concern.
Pupil again.
We throwing different things into the water, and we are not aware of the value of fresh water. We already know that there are hardly 2% of fresh water. So in future there will be less, and day by day the level of the fresh water, they are getting down and down. So there will be more scarcity of fresh water in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter actually your ideas as long as you speak your English well. Anyways, let's accommodate Humayan. Umar, can you give questions to Humayan because we will be cut off soon?
How many minutes we have now? Right.
We have less than 2 minutes. Just go quickly.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask question from Humayan. Humayan?
Yeah, I'm ready here to answer the question.
Okay.
It's Humayan, huh?
Just 3 seconds, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Question number 1 is, do you like art?
Yeah, I really like the art because it can represent the tradition and history for any kind of countries, and also the exhibition of the previous events. So in the sense that I really like art.
Do you think art classes are necessary?
How
Yeah, it's a depend. It's depend. The the people are chose to art, and I think that when there's some people are preferring to learning arts, they can enhance their knowledge. But generally, I think that the art is important for any kind of people. They can take.
Okay. We are done, guys. Thank you very much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Bye, YouTube.